look at that! Well, it all went wrong.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go. And also for the chicane as well. So down they go. I'm not actually sure whether he can see safely through the chicane. Quick look over the top just to make sure they're heading in the right direct stage for LOGIA. Round the berm, do they keep it high? Oh, they've caught the front wheel on the hay bale side, and they came to grief around the berm. They're trying to get height. All they found was the hay bale and chicanes, one berm. The berm is where they pick up speed. Now that to the naked eye does a bit of a brush on the hay bales through the chicane. Big smile on the face at the moment. Will it last? Over the ramp. Bit of a... here we go around the berm. Oh, that's a big back off the here. And there is the evidence. Never made it into the corner at all. Nose first into the hay bales. Big push down the ramp. And this one really has started off well. Flying through the first ramp now, which can often be a test of the suspension, particularly these soapboxes with the wider acting nice and smooth. Pamela Anderson looking very comfortable, then it all goes wrong on the berm. Sure whether there was too much weight at the front. Maybe there was, and it flips it over, and Pamela with a big crash. Down they go. As you can see, the feet are firmly planted on the steering mechanism. They promised 70 kilometres, okay, despite the fact it's so wide, and it hardly fits. The ramp makes it... How does the Magic Cat do around the berm? It gets round the berm, it's still going. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the Magic Cat. It was all looking so promising, and then too much weight on the right side. He couldn't steer it with his feet, and down it goes. The cat was tragic, not magic. With chicks in it attached to a bike. How will it do? Well, it's not started very well. He's gone already. Yeah. The chicks are all over the road. If there are any eggs in there, they'll be smashed as well, won't they? Steer this giant burger down the run. Oh, they've not got very far at all. They've wiped it out straight away. Gone straight into the crowd. Look at that. It's an awful run by CANGRE BURGUITOS. I've never seen anything like it. One of the bigger soapboxes that we've seen today. Not a particularly fast start. Enough momentum to roll up. Bit quicker now. Oh, no, it's going to start to wobble. There it goes, there it goes. Buzz Lightyear bites the dust. You think they were going fast enough to crash, would you? But they were. Out they come for the second time. They don't seem to mind at all, do they? Luigi and Super Mario, they're all right. Oh, they've gone again. The impression it's quite difficult to see between those fingers, too. So there are one or two things stacked again. Over the jump for the first time. There they go. No problem there. The gravel trap poses no problem. Hand wobbling all over the place. He's gone wide and lost it. He couldn't hang on. Spectacular crash into that right-hand turn. It's such a difficult part of the course. 16 out of 20, which is good marks for ZZ Top, if you've ever seen them perform. Over the jump they go. All over the place. The crowd are loving it. Picking up speed all the time. Down they go to the tricky part of the... Oh, look at that! How spectacular was that? It looks as though they're both okay. Look at that. Almost into the crowd. You can see the people start to move away. Pushing at the back. Let's see what they can do in terms of making a mark on the competition. It's the first jump. Over safely. Picking up speed. Starting to maybe wobble slightly. Over the jump they go. Got to keep it together here. Oh, they've lost it, and they've gone out. They went. Spectacular crash. Wow, look at that. Really was a spectacular end to their run. Can Superman get them down and off to a good start if you can find some time, because all the speed seems to be gathered later on. Over the chicane causes a problem. The shower curtains blowing behind them, look, as they go. Forget they promised us no win. Oh, it's gone. Look at that. The wheels have completely gone, and they will not complete with the run. Comes to nothing. You can see the wheels just completely go. I mean, what I'm taken by is the look on the duck's face as the whole thing just seems to disintegrate around him. The shower curtain's still there, but not much else. Let's get to Ed for the stand. Judges, aren't they? So off they go. Will this pram be any good on this circuit? What do is go over the jump. So far, so good. They're barely rolling over there. It will get faster. That too. Over the jump for the second time. Oh, they've gone. Even at that speed, you can have a but look at this. It just had too much weight at the front. The wheels gave way into the barrier, over the handlebars. Oh, look at the fella in the back. And they crumple in a heap, and BABYCOPS can't make the finish. run themselves. A decent push-off to start it. And they set off towards the first obstacle, which is the first this stage, but it will start to get significantly faster. Over the gravel they go. Still towards the kicker, and then this sharp right-handed turn, which is a real with the kicker. Now they've got to turn sharp right, which they try and do, and they lose it. Both okay, but you can see how hard it is to get over the jump and turn right and keep that soapbox in the road, which was, of course, the World Cup final in the summer as well. That's not the best push-off, is it? Don't lose your feet at that. There's problems. Through the last chicane. Over the ramp. There. Oh! The ramp! They did the kicker. They couldn't do the ramp. Look at this. Boom! Oh, that's got to hurt. On board, you can see the carnage. Meat cleaver bolted firmly on the front of Salam Bagini as they go slamming down the track here in Turin. Good start made as well. Lots of early speed all around the berm. I thought it was good. End of it all because everybody's okay, but there was just too much speed, not enough control, and the sausage has gone for a real Burton on the berm here in Turin. Start with the berm, they go through the kicker, which is big. And then a couple of chicanes thrown in as well. They didn't get very far, did they? The right-hand side of the soapbox on the ground, the left in the air. They roll it into the haze down this circuit. We're about to find out. Oh, what about that? But he couldn't get down, and that's an issue on a day like this. You've got to be able to get around that berm, and as soon as the wheels leave, the big top-modelled soapbox as well, making its way down, controlled by potentially a control. Got halfway down. Look at this. A lot of speed into the berm. They tried to miss it, and they just lose control of it round that. It leaves the start ramp in Turin. Down we go. Well, there's the berm. It's going this way and that way, and then the other way, and the fin might well have come through the roof. Not quite, but they never really got started, did they? That cart was quickly on the hook, in someone's keep net, away for dinner. We wait and see. 500 metres of trepidation awaits them. Now, well, we started to lose it, and he spins it, and the wheel's gone. Well, there's nothing you can... This is where the problem starts. He spins it, then that front wheel goes off, hurtling down the track. Racers on the way down. That's the neck at the back, the thing you can see waving around, but have to lose the back end ever so slightly. Manages to correct it. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he's gone over. He's gone over. That's enough to make anybody anyway. I suppose in the spirit of the Red Bull Soapbox race, but that is where it went off. So down they go, the Duck team with that gigantic peak on the front, starting to get faster, starting to motor. This is the moment of truth. Around the berm, oh, they've caught the top. Just look at the perspex at the back. You can see some just starting to break off, and it all comes to grief for the Duck team. Taco Tuesday, they were shoveling the things in, and here they are, team flying tacos, and into the berm they go. Lots of speed, maybe too low, and they come to grief. Just watch this. Didn't get quite high enough. You've got to get higher than that through the berm, otherwise you can't control the vehicle. And there we see the poor fellow in the back land on his back, lettuce all over him, and the taco is no nibbles than rabbits, but off they go. It's very similar to Bertha in terms of it's very streety of speed at the minute for bunny slippers. That's where the berm would be. Oh, he's gone. Couldn't get round the bend, could he? He nearly copped a couldn't quite spin the back end around like we saw from Bertha, picking up lots of speed. You can only see through his mouth. And that could have been dangerous, couldn't it? But you now know what Mr. Potato Head looks like in real life for Idaho Spud. Lots of speed into it. Can he hang on to it? No, not quite. Not quite. Idaho Spud ends up mashed. He couldn't quite steer it round the berm, and look at the state of it now. It's absolutely total. The wheels are flat. Off he goes, Gorbistec factory team. Down they go, picking up speed. Oh, the head's gone. Head's gone, lizard's gone. They're into the hay bales. Now we can't get out of the wire mesh. I think the bearded dragon won that one, didn't he? Off they go. A little bit slow off the ramp, aren't they? It's snaking already, this one, and they've wiped it out right at the start. Look at this. They were wobbling all over the place right from the start ramp, and they got about 40 yards. Chase, and they're off and running, not at too great a speed. Build up some momentum. Over the ramp he goes, he celebrates. Oh, he celebrated too soon. He took his hands up. Look at that fist in the air. Soapbox in the hay bales. Over now then to our next team, and they are Runaway. It's her brother, so he's going to be an uncle. He's got a lot in front of him before that happens, and he's already wobbling and he's already gone, and it's a good job that right on the hay bale. Here we see it, over the kicker, lot of air, completely out of control. Then watch it tip, and look how important the hay bale was for the passenger in the back. Stuff like that, don't they? If it gets dark, we won't lose these guys, will we? So off they go. With and already maybe one or two signs it's not that easy to control. He's very high, the driver. Over Dutch mountains. Oh, the head's gone. Oh, he's gone. He's completely gone. Nobody can steer. Oh, he's into the crowd. Everybody's okay. There's the driver. That's where he comes to grief. He's gone at this point. Can't hold on. Now, the poor fellow in the back can't do anything about it but fly over the barriers and into the crowd as well. Smallest ones that we've seen today. And the back door open already. And a little bit straighter now. We're picking up speed. Oh, they couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it. The writing was on the wall the moment it started to wobble. Soapbox. You can never get it back. Look at it go. Spectacular end to that. Down to the bottom, up there. What do you think? Anyway, off we go. Still there at this particular soapbox might be his biggest challenge, because that weight on the top's going to make it very awkward. He's okay up to now. Red Bull alert, still going strong, landed on the back wheel. I thought he might come a cropper there, but he's managed to keep it going. Here he comes then, can he go? Oh, he's knocked the finish line down!
Yes! That was incredible!
Believe what they've seen. Look at this, over the finish line, and the Shark's teeth straight through the Red Bull side. Front, which are wobbling already, never a good sign this early in the run. One at the back, over they go. That's the kicker to start, particularly through the chicane. Look at that through there. On the mountain, over we go! The wheel went. That wobbly front wheel that didn't look very strong at the start. And I fear this might be a problem for lots of these soapboxes today. Buckled underneath, and the crash test dummies are exactly that. Off they go. Well, he's all over the place right from the start, look. Here we go over the kicker. Just about okay through. Oh, he's not. He's oh, look at that. Look at this. He's wobbling all over the place right from the start, and he just can't hold it. And he knows there that it's all over. But just the one of them now. Whether he can beat the other one running down the track ahead of him, I'm not sure. Mountains, and he's all over the place. Dutch mountain. Oh, he's bounced. He's wobbled. Oh, he's stayed up just. Still going. Is he? No. Needs a push. Like on track. So off they go. Nice and steady at the top. Around the next corner they go! I was about to say around the next corner they go, but they didn't make it. There's the roll. There's the tarmac. Game over. Tells you cool stuff that's going off in St. Louis, Missouri. Is the first soapbox down the track with those narrow wheels. Streamlined. He's quite high, though, isn't he, in the seat? Which could be a there's the first problem, and it's a good job. The T-shirt, because he completely loses it there. He got too much speed. It's tight and twisty. He couldn't get it round the corner. And the Kentucky bootleggers. Two wheels at the front and one at the back. Nice and steady round. He's okay up to now. Oh! Oh, I didn't know what was going to happen there. 1.1. It's the last soapbox down the course today. That's where it all went wrong for him. One wheel at the front, it's a problem. At the back, it can be an aid. He's trying to steer space out down to the bottom, and he's taking a risk there, and he's lost it. You've got to know when to use the brakes, and he didn't know when to use the brakes, and he's gone smashing into the barrier. It's a good start for him. Might need to lift his feet up, I think, otherwise it's going to slow him down. Through the chicane, I think we've got long enough in the programme to sit down slightly quicker now. That's part of it gone. Here's the jump anyway. Oh, wobbly through there. He goes, looking to build some momentum. Over. Oh! 0.9. There you see it. Oh, that's the roll. The wheels, I'm led to believe, are from a Formula 1 car, but I would have thought they'd been a bit bigger than that. Knox is on the way. It looks like it's breaking bad already. It's breaking all over the place. Not much left, ain't. Over that, no. Oh, was going to say no problem, but there was a problem, a big problem. Well, they're going to try and get it back down, I think. This is where it went wrong. They went over that and then lost it altogether. The steering wheel actually comes off in his hand. For a soapbox. I would hazard a guess that the weight of this decent start, the wide wheelbase, is helping this crew out. Oh, there's the problem. You can see behind the barriers. We're worried about that. It's got sharp teeth, but it's not got the ability to get down to the bottom of the... Good luck, Rick. So skydivers without parachutes. Okay, through there. We get a great view of this. Over he goes. Yep, no problem. Managed not to bang his chin on landing as well. Last ramp, he can see the finish line now. Grits his teeth. Over he goes! I think he thinks it might go wrong, and then, oh, too fast over there. So there is Team Goldorak. Looks good on the eye, doesn't it? Over the ramp. Yep. There's that sweeping corner, and he's starting to lose it, and he's gone. Couldn't. You can see as he comes around the corner, it's starting to go just before they get to the berm on ice creams. So down go 3 Nuts crew. That one wheel at the front, and it's quite quick as well through that section. It's quite too quick through that section, and they couldn't get it to go left when they needed it to. Get it going back. Here he knows he's losing it, look, and he's grabbing on. So down they go. A little bit wider at the front, the axle, than at the back. Steering wheel, and around that corner. Very tight through there. Oh! Can't leave the wheel. Spectacularly there. Everything's okay here, and then they just catch that front right wheel. And this is another angle, and you can see just how tight they were. And really, all they can do when you have a crash like that is rescue. Cutting on their big day, but is it going to be a successful day for them here in Montreal in this city centre circuit with so many people? Some of the top end coming down towards the berm. Around they go, slightly higher than most, and that's caused the problem. They've lost the back 7. That's where it went wrong. They went too high, lost it, couldn't get it back again. So let's rejoin Tim. The next soapbox, Tim, pretty special, isn't it? That are quite big, that can sometimes pose a problem. It's okay at the moment, although a little bit lost it there. Now they're starting to pick up some momentum, and the wheels have gone. Out goes the Gorilla. It's when you use those big pram wheels, they just can't take the weight, certainly on a twisty circuit like this one here in Montreal. A lot of the time we like to see a big push-off there. Maybe they're a little bit nervous, the girls here. And rightly so. It takes some bottle to do this, I'll tell you. Oh, support them. Very, very carefully around the berm. Not taking any chance of the course, the first part of the jump, and then the landing area. And that proved too much for them, too quickly. And that final jump finished it for them in terms of being a contender. Got into it. And off they go. Over the first ramp. And the walled off. They're still going. I'm pretty sure we will see. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they've lost 2. Both back wheels have gone. Well, those wheels, they were a problem before they got to the start ramp. They thought they'd fixed it. They haven't fixed it. To build the soapbox. And they do tell us they're born to perform, so we'll wait and see. By this 20,000 plus crowd here at Alexandra Palace, a bit wobbly there, and it's gone. Driver's eyes, you can see the steering wheel wobbling all over the place, and they just couldn't keep it in a straight line. To build this particular soapbox, I'm not sure though whether they've tested it over the kind of ramps they're going to see. 420 metres. There's the first slice of bread, no problem there. Toaster about to go over the steelworks, and it's wobbling all over the place, and it won't get there. It was wide and it was wobbly. And they just couldn't avoid the hay bale. It was too wide, too awkward, and on its side. And we will see whether they can be as spectacular as they were as the Coffin Dodgers. So Toot and Scar on the way down. And it's a slightly different design with those wheels leading to some speed at the top of the course. Over steelworks, landing okay, but just starting to... And they're getting slightly bad here, aren't they? Oh, look at that! Well, it all went wrong over a few bones, didn't it? Look at that, the front wheels start to wobble. Down it goes on the front right, they can't hold it. And they slide down. Everybody's okay, but it's not the finish that Toot and Scar were looking for. One of the most spectacular... He's waving to the crowd to start with, and he's over the piston. It's working okay. Over steelworks and still in. Just made it that he'd got to be very accurate there through the island. There's the bone shaker. He's okay free. As often you see with the wider soapboxes, they're just so difficult to now the gas, isn't it? Will he get over the factory? Just about, and then he's lost it right at the end. He went over the factory. He'd lost control of it. There was no way back. The only thing that was waiting for that soapbox, which is modelled on a Bentley, not the kind of Bentley you see in various Premier League car parks during the course of the season. Down they go, then 4 at the piston, which is the first one over, and you've got to make sure you hang on if you're in the back. Others. It looks fast so far, though. It looks smooth as well as they approach steelworks, which certainly get to navigate, which poses no problem whatsoever. Now the bone rattler, which does just what it says on the tin. Over. Crowd roaring on. Nobility scooter over the factory. There's the smoke. It looks like a good time. Can they hold it together? No, they can't. It's a right royal mess-up right at the end of the run, but it was very, very fast on the way down. Nobility scooter, but they all came to grief right at the very end. Gets the big push off, and it was snaking already at the start, which might be a looks quick though, doesn't it? Straight into stride. The section as they move towards steelworks, but every time it gets quick, it starts to wobble at the front. Oh, they've lost it altogether. And that's why we've got here today. They were starting to lose it there and never got it back again. And it was all on. But it's the kind of day where you do everything you can to finish. Let's not let us spill the bodywork which came off. You can see the design there over the factory. Oh, he's going to go again. That's even worse than before. He can only see out of one eye for a start, which can't be helping, but they just got no control over that soapbox at all. He changed the design. Whether that pays off today, we will wait and see. And again, it's quite a hard drive. The lower soapboxes today have had slightly better fortune coming down this particular speed, though. Just the one wheel at the front, and it started to go, and he won't stop it from there. With all the... Well, you've got to give him 10 out of 10 for effort. And he might need a bit of a push just to get it started again. There's not much left of one side of it, so he's going to have to be careful from here. Over still going towards the bone rattler, which could be a real problem. Oh, he's got to get, look at it now. There's hardly anything left of it. Well, he's going to carry on. And I've always got slight reservations when I see a soapbox of this kind of shape as to whether it's going to be strong to make it down from top to bottom. That front right wheel already looks a little bit better. A handlebar steering system too, which might well be okay. We'll just wait and see. Over the steelworks, down and still picking up speed, and the wheel, there you go. Well, you could see it, couldn't you? So early in the run. There was no way that I, for one, have got to say, I'm not surprised by that at all. Look at this, the bone rattler. It's all right there, and then gone. Braking badly. As quickly and as effectively as the Absolute Radio team. Down it goes, with the piston to start with, and a bit of air over the piston too. As well, which was spectacular. Lots and lots of speed to this one, I've got to say. Seems difficult to control, and right at that on the way down. So much speed at this particular part of the run. If they can see just how difficult this particular soapbox is to steer. And there's the bone rattler, they lose a bit more, and he's off to the storm. Keep the momentum going and keep it straight. They are going to try and get down to the finish, as all the teams like to do today. Up to that remains to be seen. The low centre of gravity, the pointed nose. And already over piston to start off with. Stages could be about whether this one's strong enough. Oh, well, there's the answer straight away. Axel just wasn't quite strong enough, was it, for Apollo? And the wheels now finding it very difficult to turn. Here's the bone rattler, which might well finish this one off. In fact, there you go. The writing was on the wall. And that's the end of that run, as far as they're concerned. It did turn out that they did have a problem. Starts to meander its way down this extremely fast course of the streets of Atlanta, with those little wheels and the long chassis. And it's started to snake, and it's gone. And it's pushed the crowd barrier backwards, and it's put the... This is where it started to go wrong. They lose the back end. It's too long to get back. Mentioned it's steep and it's narrow, and there's the kicker halfway down, and a couple of chicanes too. And you wonder whether the thin wheels will be enough. if falls. Here's the kicker. Over that, he's lost it. Oh, spectacular to the day. Here it is. The landing was heavy, no control, starts to go, and then wiped out completely into the straw. Let's hope the soapbox is better than the performance. It's a very strange sit. But they're picking up speed while they... Oh, look at that! Oh, that's a spectacle. Watch this. The back end starts to go, and then he's thrown round a complete 360, and then lands on the tarmac. He's okay, thankfully for that. With two chicanes, and it's a big test. Oh, and look at this. It splits in two. So there's the big reveal. Now, can they keep it together? Oh, no, they can't. Look at them in the back. It was Aaron at the back who lost it first, and he took Matt with him. All of a sudden, the balance had gone. Watch this. There you see the back go, and it drags the front with it. The minute you lose the back, you can't keep the front. Boxes over the ramp. Oh, he's gone again. That one's still going almost. Well, far down the circuit. It was all over by this point anyway. Very, very spectacular. How many times have we said that today? Look at that. Wow. The spectators holding their breath. Oh, and already lifting up, and this might be a problem. That's not supposed to do that this early in the piece. Now then, oh, there's too much weight at the back, it's clear. Just that one wheel at the front, they can't water under a semblance of control briefly. Kicker makes them pay. Look at that. Nearly flipped it all together, and the minute the wheels come down, they can't take the weight, they buckle underneath it, and Sweetwater's run comes to an end. Wow. Very, very back. Oh, blimey, he's gone straight away. Oh, there he goes. Well, first of all, the pusher went... That's just a tale of woe from start to finish. Risk versus reward. This is the on-board view. No chance whatsoever. Way down, snaking already, and into the barriers already. Well, the writing was to wobble. This is the view from on board, and straight into the straw. And a fantastic view. Ghostbusters back on the trail of the finish line. They're going to lose it again. Well, they just can't control it. There's nothing they can do to keep it upright. This is the second time it went, and there's nothing they can do now. Problem's going to come back again. It looks like they all look. You could see what was going to happen. Couldn't handle it. Here's the next one. Look, same thing. 3 rolls. Long time building this particular soapbox, a couple of months. Members of the Toyota MRT up to now as well. Over the ramp, oh, they started losing it now. Can he hold it? No, he can't. It was the ramp that... And all of their hard work and confidence comes to nothing here on the streets of Atlanta. And you can see the mess it's made of the front of that soapbox, that heavy landing over the kicker. Narrow, nice and streamlined. 2 occupants in the soapbox. Oh, they've gone left straight away. Well, I said 2 occupants in the soapbox. All of a sudden, there were none. There we go. Got to get further than that, I'm afraid. All the way down, though, it's what the competitors do. As long as you finish, that's what matters. Oh, he's gone again, look. Yeah, I think we've got to write this one off. There you go. Oh. Okay. It's quite streamlined, quite low to the ground. It's quite narrow. Down they go, gathering momentum all the time. A little bit wobbly through there. Oh, there we go! There's the problem. That front wheel starts to buckle, and it was never strong enough. And then from that moment on, in this soapbox, look how intricate the design is. Will it be strong enough, and will it be fast enough to get one of the best-looking soapboxes that we've seen? Oh, it's not lasted long, has it? Oh, that... Look at it here. It's just too high. It's too high and too narrow. It's like a shopping trolley going through there. Let's not worry about it at this stage. Off they go. Doesn't hear. Through the chicane, very, very slowly. In fact, the 2 guys running behind might actually go push. Keep it going. Go on. Push a bit hard. Ramp. Oh! Oh! Let that be a lesson. Don't think it. Look at this. They don't even know they're there. Out come the balls. At least they've got something soft to land on. Who's going to pick all those up now? Hope the patient's going to be okay. So nice and straight at the top, picking up speed early on in the run. Through the chicane. Over the ramp, there we go. Oh, the wheel's gone. Got to keep the weight off that front wheel that's gone. Over the whale tail, it's completely gone now. This is where it comes to grief initially. That's where the wheel first goes, look. He knows. You can tell by the look on his face. In that machine, if you're going to do well here in Barcelona after an artistic performance, it's quite a high steering position, isn't it, for the driver? You go through there in a straight line, but never mind. Over the ramp. Oh, look at that! Lots of speed there. They're okay. Just started to buckle as well, and there was nothing else they could do to keep it going at that point. In terms of having the ability to get this soapbox down the circuit. Traditional steering wheel at the front, nice and quick through. That was as good as we've seen through that chicane. Over the ramp, that's good too. Pick up plenty of speed. If you... Oh! Just when I thought they were going to be a real danger. Just too fast, look, just too quick through there. And it spins out. They're all work colleagues. And I'm led to believe that two of them are good mechanics as well. So no, this one doesn't work. The chicanes have posed the bigger problem up to now, rather than the elected to go in a straight line. I can't really understand why more haven't done that up to now. The thin wheels at the front, slightly narrower than... Here's the next chicane. Oh! Got to remember to turn there. Can't go straight on. There it is, look, straight through. Just before the whale tail ramp. Maybe they were concentrating on... Will there be magic in this? On this particular soapbox, and the wide wheelbase has to be very steady through the chicane. Just thought for a moment there he might be heading towards those bales. In front of the crowd, he might be now. Oh! Dear me. Magic broom to stay in it, didn't he there? There we go, look, bangs the bale and over he goes. There's the tarmac, in case you wondered what it looks like. Two wheels are at the front, and that's the steering system. Bigger wick, and you've got to be nice and intricate and accurate through the chicane when they've got to move it from side to side. The wheels just about strong enough for the ramp at the moment. Now they've got the whale tail over that one. Oh, that's the oh, the wheels have gone. You saw the wheels shoot off to the side. Here it is, look. Watch the wheels shoot off. They're okay there. Gone. There they go. Here in Auckland, down the ramp they go. Oh, they've lost the back already. They've lost the back end already, I think. Hitting down rather than flying down. Still going, though, in fairness to them. There's the plunge. Around crash corner, around crash corner. Oh, around crash corner. You can see it coming, couldn't you? The minute that... For Copper Tom Micro. And there's the end of it, to all intents and purposes. He's underneath the beans on toast. Not sure what he can see. Anyway, off we go. There he is, look. We can scoze this very, very large slice of beans on toast through the disco tunnel as we head down towards the berm. Oh, he's lost it there. Never got to the berm. It's heavy at the back with those big wheels, and they couldn't get Zealand today. So off goes Cool Trolleys. A little bit of a go-kart look to this one. Strings, looks well put together. And they're showing a nice turn of speed at the top of the course as well. It looks relatively easy to steer. Movements on the back end as they went through there. That's the soapbox. Oh, they've lost it there. They were okay, I thought. There it starts to go, and then when you try and straighten it and oversteer, you lose. Wheel steering down the ramp. Over the first. Oh, he's gone. Straight away. The first ramp, the back end goes, and wallop. Oh, onto his shoulder. Very spectacular, but it didn't last long, did it? And it's in support of Jamie, one of the children they help, who's a massive Wiggles fan. Alistair is through the disco tunnel and over the first ramp, and Wiggles, oh, he started to wiggle. The wheel's gone, oh, he's over. See it, look, over the ramp, and then it starts to go at the back. Left, right, here we go. He knows he's lost it, trying to steer. You oversteer, then you lose the wheel, and then you go wallop into the tarmac. So much optimism as they entered disco tunnel, and then curtains on the other side.